Here's a look at Bellwright, days 6 through 10. I'm going to go through what to focus on, what you can ignore, and show you the playthrough that I recently did. Now, this I streamed live on Twitch, so it is a replay of that with that audio, but I've cut out all the boring parts so you don't have to sit through long periods of silence or me running from one place to another with no actual learning or content to watch that's interesting. So with that, I'll turn it over to the in-game audio here. One old coin. It's good. Then our other quest we can turn in is this one. So let's track that, and that's going to pop the person up. Can get another quest there too. So we'll get that on our way out.
Hello, friend. Did you manage to get them for? Good job. It's like you don't know me at all.
And of these, we're going to take agility. Let's read that book now. Agility makes you run faster, and it gives you an attack bonus as well. Movement speed, movement acceleration, and attack speed. So that is good to get high. This quest guy's walking over here.
Hello, friend. Aye. There is one thing, mate.
With the caravan, I can help. What do I need to know? 3 rugged shirts. Okay, so I remember this. So now I'm basically stuck on quests from this town. I can move to Padstow, which is where a lot of these quests take you next. I think this one, these folks are maybe here. Yeah, so that's... Can work on this one.
Don't try anything stupid.
Is there something you want?
Gods, my heart. You can laugh at me all. Think about it. Whatever it is, it's scaring people. I saw him in the forest near the village. Please. Thank you, dear. It's reassuring to know.
All right, that one's done. We got one more to talk to. We're going to hand in this coin on our way.
Yes? Is there something you need?
I have something special for you. Sell that now while we're here.
We are keeping the peace here in the name of Lord Ashbourne.
On my first playthrough, I had 2 of the beggars as followers. This time around, I got the hunter, Bloomery, and I just picked up one of the beggars. I mean, their stats are really bad, so having another one is kind of like, yeah, whatever. I don't have enough for you to do in town right now, so we're just going to hold off on new followers.
So I joined I want to leave this place so much. Well, I can tell you where it's most likely we'll share the spoils. I can finally leave this godforsaken land and you'll get a help. That's what I wanted to hear. Look, I'll mark the place. Did you find the treasure?
Okay, so he wants us to clear that bandit camp, which we are not quite prepared to do. So let's head back to town, to our town, our little outpost down here, and let's make some progress on some things. Let's see. So let's take a look, remind ourselves where everything is at. So we've got a couple of chests, we've got a stockpile as well. The Weaver Loom is up, Origin Camp is up, Research Desk is up. So right now, we've got baseline of things that have been crafted, although I think we're missing river reeds to really make good progress. We've got a couple of axes there. Let's book away in here. And just make sure there aren't other quests. Merchant in need, safety first. Yeah, so until I can build 5 extra rugged shirts, or I want to move to the new town, we're gonna be not questing anymore. So let's go ahead and look at our research desk. There's still a lot to undo from this. Village hall requires 15 straps. I have 0 straps, so I'm not even close to being able to do that. Trophies don't matter quite yet. I'm really not doing that much hunting. I think of these options, let's unlock the Bloomery. To even go back and remember, what did I say? Not that. Let's look at what we're managing here. Nothing regular. Okay, so he's crafting. We've got on the loom 8, 8, and 8. He's working on those. He's gonna head over to research here in a minute. I want to work on crafting a bow. So I need more river reed and 2 cords. Let's drop those in there. I don't have any cords. I don't think he's made any of those. Oh, I got 6 of them. Never mind. I got 6. Woo! Still low on reeds though. I'm going to need reeds for arrows as well. So let me go, while it's still early in the day, we're going to go pick up some reeds. We're going to head right over here, pick up some river reeds. Well, I said I wasn't going to get another beggar. As I think about it, I'm like, man, it would be nice to maybe have more people. That's really the only, I don't think there's anybody else I can get for a little bit here. Fighting the bandits, it's not terribly difficult, but also you can't just run in there with 0 preparation, and more people is helpful. 5 more. Mushroom. Might want to build another storage soon because we don't have that much space still. Stockpile. I mean, there's, 311 spots there, but that'll fill up. It looks like we got a quiver. Let's take those, and I'm forgetting what I need for a bow. Something like, we'll have to check. Elm short bow. Looks like we got enough stuff to make it. Crafting similar to cooking with a low skill. I think I have 1 crafting skill. Takes a long time to craft stuff. There. Okay, now we got the bow. We need arrows, and to do arrows we need 5 wood and 3 reed, so I'm missing a little bit. Okay, we're also gonna add, okay, we've got a top up there, so that's fine. Let's craft our set of arrows, and then Bloomery can work on some while we go do some other stuff. We need 2 tin to finish researching this Bloomery. Now there's gonna be tin like in the mountains. I think there's some laying around up here. I know there's some over here. I don't want to attack this just yet. Let's go up here and see if we can find some tin. Oh, looking for tin on the ground. Tin has a darker color. See that? So there's tin and there's tin. Okay, throw those in the research desk and he can finish. Let's plan, we're going to do the mining camp as well. We just need crude stone and wood. We got our beggar out doing foraging. He just picked up 8 wood. It's like we got 4 wood there, 6 wood there. So we're good on wood. We're maybe short on stone. So I'm going to go grab some stone. But before I do that, I keep running by this place and not looting it because I'm going to get reeds every time and my inventory's full. So we're going to go here first and then we will go and pick up some stone. So a little wolf over there. Oh my goodness. Really? That's so bad. That's so bad. Oh, what happened to my 8 out of 10 archery? Oh, that was painful. Loot our chests here, finally. I think that's it, just the 2, right? All right, and then we're gonna just pick up tin. Whatever random rocks are laying around, or just gonna pick up a bunch of tin. Why don't I grab mushrooms too while I'm out, because inventory's full. The beggar is really slow. I can start killing deer too, although that's gonna be terrible with the bad bow and no archery skill. Eat the mashed potatoes. Berries are about to run out. We'll eat a radish to replace those. So much energy. All right, so in our stockpile, we've got more tin, we got some rocks, we got a couple of pelts. And then let's see, for our research, let's go ahead and do the mining camp. Let me see. Let's do this. We're gonna cook the meat and 2 mushrooms. Waiting. Just waiting. Mushrooms are almost done. Meat's not so much. Okay, mining camp is done. Let's look at... while we wait for our meat to finish cooking, I'm really gonna need to... see, this is the challenge. I need 15 straps to open the hull so I can start researching the good stuff. The good stuff. I might have to go grab... I'm gonna have to go recruit tomorrow in the town. It's night, so let's go ahead and get the smoking rack next. Our meat is done, so we can stick that away with all the other stuff. What is it? 2140. Okay. Do we have 5 hemp, 5 stone, 5 wood? Oh, and he's going to put that into here, isn't he? So 1 wood, 4 stone, and 1 hemp. I just need 1 hemp, and I have none. So let me run out and see if there's any close. Oh, I gotta go. These traps have probably lost the meat in them. Oh, still has meat. Grab a berry, stick that in. Then the other trap, I think, is broken. I haven't replaced it yet. I'm looking for some more hemp. It's harder to see at night. Not the best time to be looking for herbs or plants. I might journey over here, look for some hemp in that direction before we go to bed on day 6 here. Not seeing hemp. Yeah, it's not great. Hemp? 1 hemp? Great. 1 hemp. And I think all I needed is 1, but since I'm out here, I need to run back with just 1. Looking to see, I know I'll need copper in addition to that tin since I'm here in the rocks. I don't know if I go to the copper nodes, there's usually a few laying around. I'm blind. I do not see. Oh, there he is. Okay, looks like we got the couple of copper that were right there. So take the meat, the pelts, and then we'll just fill up on stone since we're out here. So I tend to, at the beginning especially, just stay up all night. You lose out on a buff, but like the workers just don't get that much done. So there's another hemp. Glad my inventory's full. All right, tin going in, copper going in, hemp seeds, pelts. I'm gonna keep the teeth and the coin. We've got only 3 food. Well, I guess let me cook the food before I go to bed. I can throw in a mushroom. Get a wood. Do I have wood? One thing you can do to prevent your food from burning so you don't have to stand here is put 1 wood in the fire, then go to bed, because the fire will burn out before the food gets burned, and so then you can get all the meat, and that's great. Do I do have a top up on the elm short bow. Reeds are the short thing there. I'm gonna go into town real quick and see who I can recruit. Let's look at buildings, research desk. What else can we do here? Can do a warhammer. Let's do the plank shield. Okay, so I'm at friends. I got 744 renowned. You're gonna see. Can't recruit the brigands.
Hail, fellow.
He's better than a beggar, but I'm gonna keep looking for now. See who else I can find. 8 research. That's pretty good.
Greetings, companion.
6 cooking. So I think there's enough. I can get probably 2, but I'm gonna check around. The researcher would be good because then I can just constantly research and other dude can be gathering and crafting. If I find somebody that's good at gathering, that would also be good. Okay, I think I'm gonna take this lady. She's got 7 cooking, although I don't know that I'll have her cook. 5 crafting, 5 researching, 5 hunting. She's also got 6 strength max and 4 already, so she'll be a good fighter. So we are going to recruit her, and I can get 1 more, maybe. That guy's a farmer. I won't be able to recruit him until I liberate the town. It's the person I already talked to her. Can't recruit him. There are like 6 people in here. Let's talk to this lady. Hey, you.
These lands are my home. How do I know you won't bring trouble to them?
Oh, I don't have enough renown. I need 532. So I think that's going to be the case for all these people because it goes up. So I probably only have enough to get a beggar, which means, well, let me see here.
Yes? Is there some... Yes? Was he a bandit scout or...
Not what I wanted to select.
You do? What is it?
Got those for trust. Okay. Let's get her properly equipped. All the people are hanging out down here. Why does he have nothing to do? When you see the ellipsis, that means they're not working. Look at the foraging camp. Telling me we got all that stuff topped up. Don't have hemp on there. Top up. Okay. Axe I need to strap for, which means we gotta fight. The reinforced club I need copper, which I don't quite yet have, although I guess I could build the Bloomery now and make some. I need him to finish researching shields to be able to make her a shield. 30% researched. He's missing rope, 3 rope, and 2 logs. I need hemp to make ropes. I have non-ropes currently. 2 hemp, 1 flax.
For honor, for glory.
So why don't we do this for now? We're gonna make her a worker. She'll help do things. And I'm gonna run around and look for some more hemp. That one was right here. The reason I'm gonna look for hemp is because it will be winter soon. And I won't be able to get any hemp. Winter soon is like right now. So it is now winter. And I can't get any more hemp. Which means I won't be able to make the rope. And, wow, super. I'll have to wait until winter's over to finish researching the shield. Do I have enough berries even, or mushrooms? I don't have all that much food to make through a long winter. Go back and get another berry. I have another berry? Okay, well, what happened to my trap? Was this trap broken? Oh, okay, that's what happened. I didn't realize that. The other trap broke when, on that last use. And so I thought I put a berry in to rebait it. I actually reset the trap with the trap that was in my inventory. So then I'm 1 trap short for the second trap. We'll get another one. Might as well. Nope, not got enough rope to unlock the plank shield. Now the question is, can I craft the plank shield? I think I need rope to do it, don't I? Let me set this other trap. I give up. Did I eat the berry? What happened? We're gonna go and grab some more river reeds. It's waypointed anymore. Now I can shoot rabbits and not have to wait for them to go into the traps. There's a deer over there. Let's see. That circle is so big. I forgot how bad it was with these early bows. My aim is way off too. Wabbit stew. I'm hunting wabbits. Let's unmark this tin. Couple of bandits way over there. I think I need to go higher still. Tin. No. That's stone in the winter. Too late. One thing you can do to get your skill up is fight the wolves, because the wolves won't run from you, at least. Is he? There he is. Alright, that was pretty good. Now you can harvest river reeds in the winter. 7 more. Just can't see. I always get 2 on the last one when inventory's full. Rabbit's running over this way. We'll see if we can... Well, inventory's full, but stops. Or I guess I'm pretty far away still. I'll leave him alone. Must be a responsible hunter and not kill things just to kill them. Okay, so that's helpful for food. Should be able to make the bows now. Missing linen to make another quiver. Oh no, I have 1 quiver, so I can... They make the bow, I can arm somebody with a bow.
Feels like the chill's settling in for good.
I should probably make some primitive clubs too. Those are 4. So we're going to craft these. I don't mind crafting at this point because I need to get the skill ups. Later on, items require a certain level of crafting to make them. Some of them more higher tier items, and so need to get it up anyway because getting followers up is very expensive and can be difficult. Okay, so I can at least say, hey, Bloomery, he's got an axe. We'll leave you with the axe. You can take a club for now, and our guy over here can
Gods, I hope I won't freeze to
also take a club for now. Okay, there's really nothing that I want to research of what's available here. All the armor and stuff needs straps, which we don't really have. The trousers don't. I don't know how many cords we have left, but the helmet, the boots, the chest all require straps. Bag requires straps. Carpenter's hammer requires straps. All these weapons, well, the rondel at least. The pitchfork we could. That requires 10 ingots. Warhammer straps. Woodcutter's axe needs bronze. Campfire needs copper. Travel sign will be helpful at some point. So I guess let's do mitts. We don't have a ton of flax. Let's cook all the food here. And we're going to cook 3 mushrooms as well. So we'll need 2 wood to do that. I could set the trappers camp up, which would allow the people to reset the traps. That's probably worth doing by spring, because that will allow them to be productive. We should also set up the lumberjack spot. Turn logs into wood. I don't know how much we'll be using that. Raid threat to 90, so we're going to get raided soon. Bow, quiver, and 1 stack of arrows. Brush my arrows. Let's give Nina the bow, because she's got the highest archery for now. I think she's higher than good old Bloomery. 3 archery, 2 agility. Look at Bloomery, what does he have? 1 agility and 1 archery, so it's a good call. Go to the fire, so same as before, you see the meat will not burn.
My rear end will freeze to death.
Grab this meat here, still cooking. So I have 5 meats to cook. 3 more mushrooms then too. The other thing we can do, build a smoking rack. Oh, it needs rope, and it needs a tin. After winter, all the hemp should reset, so I should be able to get a few ropes at least. Fire's gonna go out soon. So wood. Cooking is so much fun. Where are my skills at? Crafting's at 4 already. That's good. Hunting's at 2. The chance for extra game yield starts to get like really meaningful. Once you get to like level 4, level 5 hunting, you start to see it a little more often. That starts to add up. Archery's atrocious. Agility is not great. I can start on another book. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. What are you gonna do? Raid expected tomorrow. I could hold off on reading a book. The challenge with the books is if you're reading one and you die, you lost the book. So let's see. That stuff is still not all the way cooked. Good. We have enough food. Now see, I don't know if I have enough flax to even build Trapper's Camp. 11 flax? I don't think so. I don't think I have anywhere near that much. None. I don't think I have any in here. What I should do is move like resources out.
My rear end will freeze to
No
death.
pelts, no simple cords, linen, rope, that stuff in here. Resources, no seeds, flax seeds, no, hemp seeds, no. Oh, that's it. That's full. Trapping. Okay, these guys have nothing to do. Let's see, is there something we can research that we have all the stuff for?
Fur, bit nippy this morning.
The answer is no. Need straps for almost all of it. Let us go to the foraging camp. At least have somebody going out and collecting wood. Those two not busy. Oh, she's homeless because I didn't build a house for her yet. I don't think we can finish it because we don't have flax. We don't have enough flax. Let's build another camp right there. She and I are gonna go hunting. Now, there's usually wolves up here. There's wolves all along here, and there's boar around there too. We already killed the wolves there. I don't know that they'll be respawned. Now, she won't actually help me hunt rabbits or deer at this point, but she will fight the aggressive things.
There's always
Let's
something.
go over here. I know there's wolves by this other copper. Okay, let's come find this guy first.
No backing down now.
Thanks, lady. There we go. Okay, we'll work our way down to the water. Really, we're trying to stack food for our expected raid tomorrow. We want to make sure to get those extra health buffs, so you want meat for that. The deer way out there, I got no shot of hitting them with this bow at that distance. Wolf up in here somewhere. There he is. Winter's over. We can get flax now. That's great. Did our deer run away? Looks like it. Okay. Oh, there's our deer. Hello, deer. Are you kidding? Just disappeared? Okay then. Slightly annoying, but what can you do? Since we can harvest, we're gonna grab the hemp since we're out here. Eat a berry since we're out here. Inventory is full, so your companion can carry things.
Let's show them what we're made of.
So now I can carry 9 more. Like all the hemp right there. Let's come up here.
For honor, for glory.
One more. Okay, we'll head back now since we are all full. There's the deer now out swimming. Like, what kind of ninja deer do they got going on? That thing. Oh, heading back towards camp. I'm not going to try to kill the deer because my inventory's full. So, and it's really hard to find stuff like that later. So the body stays for like 2 hours now. But to run to camp and then have to come back and try and find that body is very difficult. Very difficult. Hemp, lots of teeth. I'm going to put those in storage for now. We've got until tomorrow until we're getting raided. So I'm going to cook overnight. I'm going to build that trapper's camp. I'm going to ask for a little more storage of berries for next winter.
News from the kingdom.
Just gonna slap this down right there. And then the other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put another storage in. I'm really not trying to like city plan this one at this point because this is, I'm gonna move further south sooner rather than later. And so I only anticipate a handful of buildings ending up right there. Actually, I will, at this point, put her back to worker. She can go work on things. I'm going to reset these traps. And let's see. Practice some archery. What? Oh, I'm out of energy. That's great. Eat a berry. Eat a mushroom. Ah, too low. Oh, I hate this bow. I don't know if I should attack these guys. I'm tempted to, because I need straps and they will drop them, but also they will quite possibly smoke me. That wasn't too bad. The good thing of killing bandits is you get renowned for that too, so helps you recruit more people faster. We got our first strap. That's good news. Let's see. We scared a deer over there, but I think he's gone. There's a deer over here walking out in the open. No big deal. Shoot him right in the ass. What? He did not want to do that. I was trying to move so I could shoot him on the side and not from behind. Luckily he didn't run far, so we'll try this again. And I missed. Oh, are you kidding? Take note, if you start over, you're gonna suffer with these bad bows. There's garlic. I don't really have use for garlic right now, so I'm not gonna harvest it. But I'm gonna pick up the hemp while I'm out here. Scared him away. Some food. There's mud. I need a shovel for that. Shovel requires copper ingots, which I have not made. Well, that deer took off. Way off. So I'm going to take some reeds and this hemp back to town. Back to the outpost. I call it town. It's not really town. We bet. I'm going to get 2. Oh, I only got 1. Off to the north. North. Put the bow away. I'm not fighting anything at this point. Let me look. Right thing. Research desk. Isn't there another thing that didn't require straps? Trousers. Let's research those. Slackers haven't done very much. Oh, that's full. You know, that's almost full. All those in. We've got an extra bow now. Okay on arrows. Rugged trousers are unlocked. I never set her priorities. Let's talk to her. Remind us of her attributes. I don't want her cooking, so we can prioritize her on research, maybe. Bloomery's prioritized on research. His max research is 6. Hers is 5. Okay, so never mind. We'll keep Bloomery on research. I'm gonna put her on building, then crafting, then moving stuff, then gathering stuff. Okay, so we can make trousers and gloves now. Rugged mitts are 2 hemp and 1 simple cord. I think nobody has either. So let's 1, 2, 4 of those. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 2. That's 2 of both. And I have 4 people, so I should make 4 sets of gloves because nobody has gloves. And those trousers, rugged trousers, are 8 armor compared to 5. And those are simple cords and hemp also. So slow. This is where like a crafting mini game would be fun. Sitting here crafting, I will often walk away. A minute and 6 seconds to craft one set of mitts. We are not going to use straps for anything at this point other than saving up to build that village hall because once we build that, then we can research the tool shop, which will allow us to craft straps and remove that as a constraining item. Right now it super constrains everything. So until you get that open and can craft them on your own, the only way to get them is by killing the patrols, which that one was pretty easy. Didn't have any real issues with it, but the challenge is finding them. If you're killing them all the time, they can be a challenge to find. And there aren't many that are that weak. All right, 2 sets of gloves. We're going to get 4 more ropes so we can make 2 more. Okay, that'll give me those. And then trousers, we need 3 hemp and 2 cords each. So I would need 8 cords and 12 hemp. I don't know that I have that. We'll have to see once these are made how to keep the shoulder loose. So I should use my mute button. Making gloves. Not at a fast pace. I'm going to have to go do some cooking too, so we have enough food for this raid tomorrow. Although you do have time, so this will be the first raid in this game. It doesn't happen first thing in the morning, so usually they happen between like 1 and 4, somewhere in that time frame. That's where I've had most of them happen. Okay, so now I have gloves for everybody. It's just after midnight. I'm gonna go ahead and keep crafting. I've got 25 hemp. I've got 4 ropes. So that means I can make, and I think the simple ropes are just flax, if I remember correctly. Simple cord, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then with 8 ropes, I need 6 more flax. There's 6 more hemp. Then I should be able to make pants for everybody too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And these take a minute each, so there's 4 minutes of crafting pants. This is thrilling, I know. So this is, I think we're ending day 8, right? We're about to start day 9. So ending day 8. What have we gotten accomplished so far? We turned in those initial quests. We recruited another follower. We've gathered a ton of hemp. Made everybody gloves, made everybody pants here in a minute. We've expanded our storage by another, what the heck are those things called? Is it just called storage? I can't remember the name. It's not a chest, it's not a barn, it's the middle one. Anyway, we got 400 more storage. We have also started on, I guess the extra storage isn't quite complete yet. We also started on the trapper's hut, which will allow one of the followers to go and clear out the traps. So that's enough to keep 3 folks busy for the majority of the time. We had our first fight with bandits. We also crafted the bows, so we got 2 bows and 2 quivers now, and we crafted the other folks some clubs. Almost done with pants. Now, one thing you have to think about with the armor, it's not a big deal yet, but you see the speed reduction, -3%, -1%, -1%, and so on. The traveler shoes have no reduction, but as you craft better shoes, they actually come with a speed penalty. And so these pants are +3 armor, 5 to 8, but they're also double the speed penalty. And when you get into the bigger armors, the heavier armors, the speed penalty starts to get significant. You can have upwards of 40% speed penalty for a full suit of heavy metal armor. And so you have to start thinking about trade-offs between speed and armor protection. Okay, so I'm going to store the traveler's pants. Some of those traveler pants later on when you can start trading with towns. Some of the equipment that folks come with is actually pretty valuable. And we're going to cook food. Now, what I want to do, because it won't use the low life food first, I want to make sure I only have 4 pieces of food in my inventory to cook. And that way we make sure that all of the food that's about to spoil gets cooked first. And then I can grab the rest of it. 4, 6, 7, so we'll grab a mushroom. The extra mushroom too. Still have 1 more wood. I covered this in the first 5 days, although that's not on Twitch, that's just on YouTube. But just as a reminder, your food as it's spoiling, only the top one is spoiling when it's stacked. So if I unstack that, the one underneath it is full. You can also put things back on top and it will refresh what's below that. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Also, if you use the Alt key to take everything out at once with this berry, if I do that, you see all of those berries are over half rotten already. Whereas if I just take the top one off and then take the rest, most of them are not rotten or dumb piece of food. Let's look at, if you have buildings in progress, come into the building screen, you can see 18% completed. You can also see that it's missing logs. Both of those are missing logs. Okay, so let those keep cooking. 9 and 9. Let me put those away for the moment and help get some logs while that continues to cook. Come on, get over. This is hardwood? No, this is not hardwood. Mushrooms done. Meat's still cooking. Can sit while we go cut another tree or 2. This log's still sitting on the ground. I don't think they pick up logs that you cut down. Maybe they do. I'm a liar. They won't put it in storage, I guess, because that log was sitting there forever. Sometimes these logs don't hit and you have to try from a different angle to actually cut it. As you can see, when I swung up here, it doesn't actually hit it. Sometimes you might have to move and approach it from a totally different angle. It's 6 a.m. There's my other log. So your peeps wake up at 6. So that gets them back out here and back to work. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll sleep until I think it's 8 is when I wake up. So why? Oh, 7. So I only slept for an hour. Why do that? You get this buff, which is one or both of these. I don't know that there's any way for me to see that buff other than that screen. I think it's these. Not positive though. We'll have to look at that because you see these fill up and then they disappear. So I have no food. So I think that's the only thing that could be. Still need 2 logs to finish storage. We've got the raid coming today as well. I don't have a staging ground yet, so I have to manually arm my dudes. It's a young tree. I'm looking for a tree. Big trees get 2 cuts. I have had a few trees that actually needed 3 cuts. Inventory full. Okay, so that should be enough then. That. Don't need the wood. Meat's cooked. That's not all the way cooked yet. Still have those 4 pieces of meat. Need another piece of wood. Okay, let's get ready for this attack. Bloomery. Let's check your inventory. We're going to give you this bow. We're going to give you pants. And we're going to give you gloves. Beggar dude. We're going to give you gloves. You can also right click. You don't have to drag. You can just right click and that gets them to equip it. And you've got your club. We don't have any shields. We have none shields. Pants. I'm going to keep the strap. Or I guess I can put it in here. Dang it. I'm going to run out of firewood. Okay. Just, let's see if we can get a shield built. 4 plank shield. I need 2 simple cords and 8 wood. There's no wood in there. Only 3 wood and no simple cords. Okay. So I'm short on wood. Oh, I don't want to put my axe away. Go ahead and stock up on some wood. Just doing some mass clear cutting. Okay, I need to build another stockpile. That's the word I was trying to think of earlier. Stockpile for food.
News from the kingdom? There's always something.
Rid of that. Okay, so you like shield. Okay, so we're gonna go to Edwina. We're gonna give her the shield, which means we're gonna take the quiver and the arrows back as well. Why are we doing that? Because she's got 4 strength, max of 6, and 2 shield, max of 5. So we'll give this dude bow. Oh, he doesn't have any agility, and you need 1 agility to use the bow. That's why we don't like beggars. So we'll put these in the stockpile because we don't have anybody else that can use them. It's noon, so we can't go too far. Where are we at food-wise? Let's cook these. Mushroom. Cooking it resets the durability on the food. So raw food that's about to spoil, when you throw it on the fire, it's not about to spoil anymore. Raid incoming. That is not that far away. We need to get our guys now. So there's different ways you can do this. If you go into a population, you can call them from wherever they're at. You don't have to talk to them. They'll all come running to you. We got this meat on the fire. Let's go ahead and buff up. We don't have a ton of time. I'm just going to take that. We want Edwina. Now the food buffs, you have to do these a little bit manually. Oh, we're here. That's all we get. Oh, come on, you stupid bow. Okay, forget this bow. Oh, I should have done that earlier. Now Edwina's injured. So they're just going to hang out unconscious for a little while. So the beggar's unconscious. Edwina's unconscious. That's a shame that I didn't switch to the axe earlier. There's nothing you can do for them in this state either, which is, I hope at some point in the future they will fix that or do something different. Like, even if they don't come back faster, like, let me pick them up off the ground. I feel bad just leaving them. This is a great score. 25 gold. We got 2 different books, 2 straps, and a bunch of food. Like, let me at least pick her up and put her in her bed or something. Yeah. Some more food. That storage is full. Stockpile. Just gonna move them for me because that's set to not allow that stuff. Okay, so now let's do some things. I'm going to read this strength book because strength is a limiting factor to the weapons that you can hold. So we want to get that up faster so that we can hold bigger weapons. Not going to use these books. I'd use them on Edwina, but she's unconscious, so she can't read books right now. And that's it. So until those 2 are woken up, there's nothing I can do. We are going to build another stockpile right here. 2 logs here from our previous cut. So I need 3 logs still and some flax. Sage. Oh, you get more trees. Out of energy. Need 10 wood also. Now, one of the guys just picked up a log. I'm sure he's taking it to build that stockpile, which means I'm going to take this log and put it into storage. The reason I do that is because they have a tendency to just throw stuff on the ground once they decide you don't need it anymore. And I don't want him to throw the log on the ground out wherever he cut it from. We still need 10 wood also. Need more inventory. Still hanging out on the ground. See what he puts in. Okay, so 1 wood. Oh, what he did with the log. So now we just need a little bit of flax. We've got flax there. Carrying flax. Or I'm just stepping on my people. Good job. Good job. Walking on them. Okay, so now do our connect the dots, and that stockpile is done. So now on this one, I just want food in here. I don't want anything else. And then I can go to this one over here, and I can turn food off, pull all the food out of that one, and throw the food in here. Also gonna get rid of this chest because I like tidy. Let me drop these straps too. This will make this a little bit easier, and that should be that. Then we will disassemble camp chests. Okay, trapper camp is up. We can limit the bait used. We don't want cooked mushrooms or dried berries used. Mushrooms, or I don't even know that I want mushrooms used, just berries, because the mushrooms we cook, and those are pretty good for early food. So that is good to go. Let's just take another double check. What do we have to research that doesn't require straps that would be useful? None things. It looks like a travel sign that would be useful. Fences. I haven't used fences. Fences can be used to build like perimeters and lines. NPCs can't go through the fences, so you can cheese the game with fences quite a bit, but I'm not a big fan of those or doing that. So we have the stuff to research mud, but collecting mud right now doesn't really help us. There's nothing we want to make with mud at this point, so that doesn't really help us either. We can't really mine until we get more straps. We will probably sacrifice a strap or two to make a pickaxe or two, just so we can move forward with some of these things that require copper, tin, and bronze to research. And I wouldn't mind making better clubs for people as well, which requires that we get a little bit more copper than we can have. So priorities to work on now. Our people are back up. Let's talk about that first. So you see he's got the broken bone next to his health. That means he's injured. And then the other chick, wherever she is, she's out there somewhere. She's going to have the same. If we look, you can also see it in your population. If you come here, you look at attributes, broken leg. Now this is what it says, chance to die when knocked out, 30%. I've yet to see somebody die, and that's with 350 in-game days played. I have seen people get injured and then I've gone to combat with them. I have not done that very often. I try and keep them out if they've got injuries. But I have done it a few times. I haven't seen anybody actually die yet. But according to this, there is a 30% chance that they die if they get knocked out again in the next 7.5 minutes. Once that timer gets to 0, that debuff goes away and they're back to normal. But you can see with the broken leg, minus 50% agility, minus 50% movement speed while that debuff is there. That's not great. And then if we look, Nicholas is the other one. He's got a broken arm, similar chance to die when knocked out. Cutting damage dealt is reduced, crafting speed is reduced, and strength is reduced for 6.5 minutes. Okay, so back to what are our priorities? We've got basically all the buildings that we can really use right now. other than the Bloomery, the lumberjack spot we could use. What that allows you to do is convert logs into wood, so that can be helpful, but I'm not going to build that just yet because we can also pick up sticks off the ground to get wood, and that's mostly enough for how much wood we're using at the moment. Mining camp does no good without a pickaxe. Smoking rack, this would be good to build, although we need to make a tin ingot, and then the others we already have. So let's build a bloomery so we can smelt ingots if we want to. We're going to put this right next to this storage. 15 stone to build that. There's 10. I think that's all we have because that's what our collection is set at, is 10. So we'll throw all these down. We're coming up on nighttime again. There we go. He must have picked up 5 stone from somewhere. So the bloomery is finished now, so we can use wood and turn copper or tin ore into copper ingots, tin ingots, and bronze ingots. Let's go ahead. We're going to make one of each. So let's get our wood in our inventory. And then we want 1 copper, 2 copper, 1 tin, 2 tin. So we're going to make 1 copper ingot, 1 tin ingot, and then 1 bronze ingot, which requires both copper and tin. Now to do this with the bloomery, you can manage just like other buildings. So you can set here, I want to keep a minimum, just like all the other things, 1 off or top up, and folks will come and craft for you. You can also manually do it. So we're going to stick a fuel in. Now you see I can, oh, well, thanks. He came over and added copper and tin, which you have to add them both, and then it will create a bronze ingot for you. Thanks, Lubomir. Make your own videos. Oh, it's funny that he did that. So now we have a bronze ingot. Ta-da. To make copper, you can see you can adjust, add copper, add tin. To make copper ingots, all you do is add copper and then you wait. Don't add tin. Now, easy thing to do would be don't have both in your inventory, because that way you can't accidentally click on the tin. And you can add it up to the end and it'll turn into bronze. So be careful about your clicking. So now copper's done, and we're going to make 1 tin one same way. Just add tin and then wait. And you'll see these are different colors in your inventory. I'm actually going to put the other ore back because I don't want to make extra of anything just yet. This is our food. Look, that needs to get cooked. And our fire went out, so that didn't finish. Okay, so we can work on, why don't we research campfire with cauldron? That's useful because this allows us to start making stews. Although we need water. I think we need water for the mushroom stew even. And we have no way to collect water yet. So we'll go ahead and do the mud collector. We need more stone and more river reed in order to get that done. River reed. Let's see. One screen that you have access to here that we haven't looked at yet that becomes useful as you start to get a lot of stuff is the storage. So this is in your settlement window, storage. This will show you everything you have. So you can look here, instead of running around all your storages to see what you got where, you can come in here and see that I have 0 reed. So even though it's midnight, we're going to take a run out to the lake. And I should have eaten some food before I left, but I did not. So heading out to that lake to pick up some river. We will eat some things along the way. And by some things, I mean berries and mushrooms if we can find them, because that's what there is to eat out in the forest areas. Scared the deer. Grab a mushroom. Stupid deer's still out in this water. One more. There we go. Start heading back. I'm going too north. Need to go more west. Inventory's full. Can't pick that meat up. Let's see. One other thing I'm going to do. I'm going to, while they're asleep, put out a couple more traps. Since we have the trapper hut now, so they go out and collect stuff. Missed the jump. Try and jump early because then you get over the wall, where if you're standing right up on the wall and you jump, then he slows down to climb over the wall. So as I'm looking for where I want to put these traps, I want to be close-ish to the other traps, not too far away, but I also want to see rabbits, which I don't see right now. Just wolves. Let's do this. Short. Come on, stop howling. Terrible with that bow. So other traps are over there. Let's put one up inventory. Come on. Let's put one here. And we'll put another one down in here somewhere. Okay, so 4 traps going. The NPCs, the followers will take care of them mostly. They're not super efficient in how they do it, but it's... Oh, that's broken. This one might break too. Oh, I was able to reset it. We'll let the NPCs fix the other trap. I'll just eat that beet because it's almost bad. And we'll stack our pelts in there. Let's go ahead and get that pickaxe made. So we're going to make a pickaxe with one of our straps. We need 10 wood. So one thing you can do up here with the filters, if you hit available, it will filter out anything you don't have the mats to make. So if you know you have the mats, you can hit that filter and find what you're trying to build faster. Keep the shoulder loose. And now we have a pickaxe. Our other 3 meats on there. These guys can go into the storage and put the wood away. Let's go get an hour of sleep. Okay, we got our 5 days till winter warning again. We're doing pretty good at this point on the food situation. 518 renown. Our people are healed. Let's go ahead. We're going to push this. Let's do this. You, come with me. And we're also going to take Bloomery. Let's go, buddy.
For honor, for glory.
Let's make sure we're stacked up with buffs. Okay, I can't eat any other food. She's got 2 meats and a mushroom. He's got 2 meats. So we'll give him the mushroom. He'll eat that. Those back. Get down. And we just want to check his inventory. That's enough axe for him to fight. He's got... We'll refresh his arrows. She is good. Why don't we actually really quickly... Since we made that copper and she can hold it, we're going to say copper and I forget the wood. I want to say it's 8, maybe up to 10. So we'll grab a bunch of wood.
There's always something.
We're going to craft a reinforced club for her. It's only 5 wood, 6 wood. Helps if you hit the right button on your XLR to mute. You did the system sound, not my microphone.
How's that new weapon treating you?
Okay, so now we can swap her out. This is 18 blunt damage. This is 26. So that's actually close to 50% better. And that should help. Oh, that's the food. I don't want to... There. Be a good example to your followers and put stuff in the right places. Okay, so with them, we're going to go attack this camp. Now, your people, when they're just following you, they won't sprint. So if you sprint, you will outrun them. I did not get more arrows for myself. I only have 9. I give them an order to go that way. I'm going to run back and grab 9 or 21 arrows. Okay, so I issued them a command. When you do that, they will stay where that command was issued. And then you can just tell them to follow you again, and they'll follow you after that. We're not going too far, just right there to clear that camp. Get the bow out. Don't hurt the cow. Villagers don't like when you hurt the cow. Okay, so there's our target. Oh, they always move. So you can block by using your right mouse button and moving in the direction that they're attacking from. It's hard to explain this and do it at the same time. Anyway, I got a few blocks in there. They can block as well. Everybody's down. Okay, so we got our quest item. Another strap. That's great. Got a bandage. Another bandage. I'm going to have them follow me up into the camp while we clear it, just because inventory. Now you go and click on the flag there. That increases your threat to the bandits, so that increases your chance of getting raided. We got some good loot. I'm going to pick up this tin because it happens to be there and I'm here. All the camps have 1 or 2 boxes like that, the loot boxes, so it's good to search for those. Doesn't look like there's any others. I'm curious about that dot. What is that dot? Can I get to that dot? Doesn't look like I can reach it. Oh, there we go. Stone. Great. And so that does it for clearing our first camp. Now, on releasing followers, if I release them here, they're going to slowly trudge back to camp. If I right click, which I just did, you don't see anything, but now they sprint back to camp. So they'll get back there a lot faster if you let them sprint, as opposed to just releasing them where you're at. Now the challenge, this is really close, so it's not all that risky, but when you're far away from your camp, if you release them, there's a good chance that they might run into a patrol, take damage, get hurt, etc. So be very careful about not escorting them back. Now you can see I do have an option here. I can give him the treasure, or I can fight him and keep the treasure. In this case, I'm just going to hand it over to him. And now he'll leave.
Sorry, I don't have time for chat right now.
And that's it. That quest is done. I got 250 gold from it. He's going to go away. And now I have a quest to talk to the elder again, so we're going to go get that done as well. Noon on day 10. So we're coming close to the end here of day. I mean, we got several hours left in the day, but just about done with our next 5-day block.
Let's talk. Well met, fellow. Yes? What? Was he a bandit scout or a ghost like that? So what did you decide to do with him? I'm glad that you were able to resolve. This decision was a good one. Take this as a reward.
Okay, so we have books here, either one-handed or archery. I'm going to take the archery books and bonus from the villagers. Cooking is okay, although you level cooking pretty fast when you're doing the cooking. Laborer is better. Laborer is like moving stuff from the storages, and it doesn't go up that fast on your follower people. That opens a few other quests here, which are good.
Prove your worth, impress me, and perhaps the confidence is a start.
My stomach hurts badly. I'm too hungry.
So we'll pick these up before we leave. So he wants a trophy of each brought in. We've killed wolves. We've not run into boars to kill those yet. So we'll need to go find a boar or two to be able to build a boar trophy, and we'll need to kill a deer or a bunch in order to get the materials to build the stag trophy. While we're here, we're going to look at books. I'm interested in, well, we've got the labor ones, the archery ones. We're going to use those. If he's got strength and agility, neither of which he has, so we're not going to buy any books. Talk to him again, ask if he needs help. He's got a merchant, wants us to check the roads. So I will look into that. That cow is having a seizure back there. So now I've got another quest then to look into. I didn't release my followers, so we'll release them back. We're going to switch to tracking the missing cart, because we know we need to kill stag until we get stag horns. We need to kill boar, so we get boar tusks in order to build those trophies. We don't have the stuff to do that right now, and there's no benefit to tracking that quest on them. It doesn't show us on the map where they are or anything. So switching to this other quest, we can see there's our quest objective. We need to go down there to progress that quest. Did I ever do? I did not. So one last thing we want to get researched here. Let's research the travel sign, because we're going to try, before day 10 is over, we're going to go down to that next village, and it'll allow us to complete a few quests. but we want to be able to build a travel sign or two so that we can fast travel back and forth. So let's go stop at the town. We're going to give them what they need. Make sure that research is 100% ready to go. Looking at my villager over there, just standing there. He doesn't know what to do with himself. Let's take a look. He should know what to do with himself. He's stuck. So that is Bloomery. It says he's harvesting. He's obviously not harvesting. So if we go here, make him a companion, he'll run at us, and then let's make him a worker again. Now he's unstuck. Okay, let's check the research table. So we're missing everything. We got all this extra stuff here. Don't need. We need 8 wood and 3 cord. Okay, so still 2 wood and 2 cord.
There's always something.
Okay, come on, Lubbo. Where's he at? He's out there getting wood. Come on, dude. I already got you the wood. So what I can do is another way to build armies. Add squad, then click there, and then click there. And now he's my companion. That should run him into me. While he's coming in, I'm going to put these books away. And I'm going to put that strap in there. I can also, while I'm waiting for him, go to Edwina attributes. I'm going to have her read a laborer book. She's going to be with me for a while, so I'll get her skilled up. Bloomery, we're going to have him read the archery book. Okay, so check his inventory. He's got the wood. We're going to clear that out. And then I'll release him. That should send him over to the research desk, where he'll do the research. The inventory used to be on the left. The stockpile used to be on the left and the inventory on the right, and it still freaks me out. I'm still not used to it. Don't have a fire going. I'm not going to make a fire just for one fish. Let's see. I'm going to need a log, and I'm going to need some stone. I think it's 2 stone and then a bunch of wood to make the fast travel spot. I say it's 8 wood. There it is. Okay. So travel sign, 5 wood, 2 logs, 2 stone. So 5, not 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now let's go ahead. I'm gonna place this thing as close to the town. I want to do that closer to the town, not all the way. We're gonna post it right here. So I need to go chop a tree. Okay, he's gonna take that. I'm gonna steal some of this. No, never mind. I'll leave that so he can get it. Are you not coming to build my thing? Okay, never mind then. Take this log, food, and we'll build travel sign. Now there's nowhere for me to go to yet, but eventually I'll be able to fast travel back to that. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a run down here, and then I'm going to go build a fast travel sign right around where that is. And I can run to the town. Should be able to get all that done just before the day's over. Let's put the axe away so we don't do that. Pick up some berries. Eat berries. No mushrooms there. Got a mushroom here. This direction. Watch out for that little camp. So now there's a guy with a quest. Looks like, oh, there's bandits right there. Come on, dude. Let's come over here. Hooray. Another strap, which is good. And then here's the set situation. You get the loot box, and then you also have to inspect the cart. So I don't know if you caught that, but make sure you check both of those things off the list. If you only do one, you're going to be really sad when you run back to the book guy and he won't. You have no turn in to do, and you got to come back again. Let's talk to this guy. You're getting attacked. How did that miss? Ow. This is no bueno. How did that rip? Oh, that was not helpful. That's what you get when you don't check the red dots. I thought they were wolves. I wasn't worried about them. Yeah, whatever. It's just some just a couple of dumb wolves, and it was 2 bandits that were heavily armed compared to myself. They had swords. The one guy had a shield, and so I paid the price for not paying attention. Going to eat all the meats as we run back. I see when you die, it leaves the tombstone. You drop all your inventory, but not what you have equipped, just your inventory. Although that does include arrows. I should have grabbed arrows. So I have no arrows. I have all my gear and my weapons. I just don't have arrows. You get the little light, like the hunter trap on your body, which is helpful. Now let's not make this mistake again. I feel like shooting that dude for setting me up in this ambush. It's going to be way low. I didn't need to attack these guys, but I want to punish them for hurting me. Their archers are really bad from a distance. Of course, as I say that, he hits me. So you do better if you can stay further away. Another strap, which is good. You also, again, get renown each time you take a bandit out. So that is useful for recruiting. Another strap. So as you can see, straps are not really difficult to acquire once you get a little bit of skill with the bow, and you can take out the couple of guys. And this dude went to... Oh no, he's down here. Thought he went to bed. I was about to be mad.
Finished your tasks. Still have a job if you're interested. Simple stuff. Working on a set of... You need a set of stag horns for the helmet. You be willing to gather some for me?
Okay, so...
Get the horns, bring them back.
Do you want stag horns? Anything else I should know? All that useful. So... More bandits. Now... These guys come and go from the camps, and they patrol in between all these camps. So as you take the camps out, they start to disappear. But when you don't have the camps out, there's bandits everywhere. We also have a boar over here. We're going to take him out because we need a boar. Good meat, but no boar tusks, which is what we need for that trophy. We're gonna come to town too late because of that little mishap. Since I have the health buff, they're fighting the town guards. So we're pretty close to the town now. So we're gonna put that right up next to it. Much in the inventory. Let's see. Let's drop the apple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll allow us to pick up a log. Throw that in there. Come on, no. And then grab the other log. Stone. Apple back. And we need some young trees. Get some wood. Let's go see who's awake in town, if anybody. I think they all go to bed at like 10. Yeah, so they're all asleep. So we made it to the new town. We've got our travel post up. Might as well get the extra renown and get the loot bag. Those guys coming over here too? If they are or not. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and travel back to camp. So now that those 2 signs are up, I can do that. And I'm back at camp. So you can use those as long as there's not aggressive units where you're traveling into. You can travel out, but you can't travel in. And we're going to stack them. Actually start having them cook. I want them to top up to 50 roasted mushrooms. All right. We got a couple of fur. We'll use those later. A couple of bandages, a couple of ropes or cords, and a wood, and an old coin out of all that. We're going to restock our arrows so we don't forget to do that next time. We're going to go put these straps away. That gives us 6 straps. And we'll throw the coin in there too for now. So 6, again, we need 15 to research the village. We're not going to research anything else. I made my pickaxe. So let's do a recap. What did we get done in the next set, this set of 5 days? So day 6 to day 10. We expanded our camp a little bit. We added a larger food storage. We also built the trapper's hut. We put a few other traps out. So now our followers will gather reset traps for us. Remember, we've got the auto top up on traps, so as they break, they should be automatically replaced. We got some of the research done on a few additional things. We got the Bloomery set up. Bloomery. There's an ER in there. So we got the Bloomery set up. We still haven't built a smoking rack. We should get that done in the next group. But we handed in a number of quests. We had our first combat. We cleared a bandit camp. We did a bunch of hunting, killed a number of wolves. We got a boar down. We shot at a bunch of deer. Didn't kill any of them, but we shot at a bunch. We did our first smelting. Let's see, we made a pickaxe. I might have already said that, but we got the pickaxe made, which will allow us to mine additional copper and tin, which will be useful as we continue down our research path. So we also got some new armaments made for folks. We made everybody gloves. We upgraded everybody's pants and got folks bows and clubs, made a shield as well. So starting to improve their abilities to wage war. We got raided, had a semi-successful defense. They didn't steal anything, although we had a few folks get knocked out. So overall, I'd say a successful day 6 to 10 in how that went. So that's going to do it. I'm going to stop here. I will be back on sometime in the next day or two to do the next block of 5 days. We'll move on where we continue to push forward. We're going to probably do some patrol hunting. We're going to try and get 15 straps so that we can research that next building and really start to unlock some of the buildings in that tier 2 realm, which will allow us to start making some significant advancements towards strength and building better armor, building better weapons. And that will give us more renown as well, so we can start to recruit more troops. We're going to need a number of troops for freeing up this first village. So we're going to start, as we continue to knock out patrols and wage war against the bandits, that will increase our renown, which will allow us to recruit in more of the mid-tier, not apprentice folks. All right, that does it. Take care.